Hey mamas, my name is Mary and I became a single mom before my baby turned 6 months old. And needless to say, it was a little bit of a rough transition. And so what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video are some of the tools that I ended up accumulating to make single mom life easier. And had I had these things sooner, it would have been a much smoother transition for sure. So the first thing is a robot vacuum. And this is because, especially with pets, the floors were just constantly dirty and it was very overstimulating for me. The house just felt so filthy. And having an infant, I did not have the time, even if I became a single mom with a toddler. To this day, I don't vacuum regularly. So having that robot vacuum where I can just click that button and let it go, or even control it from the app and just press play and let it start cleaning while I do the million other things on my to-do list, is definitely a huge load off my mind when my toddler isn't chasing it down and pressing stop and start and stop and start, but also gives him something to do. It's a really nice thing to just press play and leave the house, and then when you come back, it looks much better than when you left. I will say it's not perfect, at least not the one I got, and they do run a little expensive. So I got mine during a Black Friday sale. You can also do it on a Prime Day sale. The one that I bought, I put the link in the description of this video. It's not perfect, but it is such a big help when you don't have the capacity to vacuum every day. The next thing is a planner to stay organized. You can write when your bills are due. You have everything in one spot of what's going on. I really like to have a paper planner, especially when it comes to making and achieving goals. What gets written gets done. And this planner in particular that I love, and I've linked in the description of this video, has ideas on how to guide you to stay on top of housework. Every single day, it has a checklist in the morning and in the evening. Did you shower today? Did you exercise today? Did you wipe down the kitchen counters? Did you wipe down the bathroom sink? Did you prep for dinner? Did you meal prep? There are weekly checklists and daily checklists and even some prompts to get you reading the Bible every day. And there are very specific checklists in this planner to help you figure out what you need to do when it comes to yard maintenance every season, and Christmas checklists, things you may not have thought to do, especially when you're such a busy mom. You have so much going on in your mind. It's nice to have these reminders right in front of you on paper, like, hey, did you think of this? Did you think of what you need to do to prepare for the holidays? Did you think of what you need to do to prepare to go on that trip? Did you think of what you need to do to keep your home and your yard and your life in order? There's also a spot for budgeting. There's a complete budget worksheet at the end of every month, and every single day in the planner, you can track what you've been spending money on. So that brings me to the third one, which is a budgeting app. I have linked in the description of this video the app that I like to use, and this has completely changed my outlook on money because I am tracking every single cent I am spending. I'm accounting for the money that comes in, I'm accounting for the money that goes out, and if I happen to need to spend a little bit more in one category than another one month, then I just take money away from one category and put it in the category I need it in. This app does the math for you, and there's no wondering and hoping and praying that you have enough money to cover you until the end of the month. I also have my budgeting guide in the description of this video if you're looking to start a budget without completely hating it. Number 4 is a vacuum mop. This is also something that you'll want to try to get on Black Friday or a Prime Day. It's so helpful to have the vacuum and the mop in one tool. It makes things go so much more quickly. You can put whatever sort of cleaner you want in there. I choose to use a kid-safe, pet-safe, plant-based cleaner that smells wonderful. So I fill the chamber with completely water, and then I put 2 cupfuls of this cleaner concentrate in there and just clean every single floor surface in my home with that. I don't have carpet. When it comes to muddy floors, dirty floors, crumbs, spills, pet messes, it's just so much easier to take care of it with the vacuum mop. The last thing is a slow cooker. And when I say slow cooker, I mean a slow cooker with something that's going to automatically shift to a warm setting, not something that you're going to have to worry about rushing home to so that dinner doesn't get overcooked. Having time to cook can be very difficult to come by as a single mom, so having the slow cooker on hand where you can just throw everything in the pot and press on and let it do its thing, and then it automatically shifts itself from cooking to keeping it warm for you for dinner is just so nice. And I am not a master chef by any means. I will usually use the crock pot just to put chicken in and let the chicken cook throughout the day, and then it's ready for dinner, and then we'll have some sort of vegetable or side with it as well that's very quickly whipped up. And then the leftover liquid in the crock pot I put in a jar and freeze, and I use it later for cooking like a homemade chicken broth. I also have my favorite slow cooker cookbook linked in the description of this video as well. So those are my top 5 tools for making single mom life a little bit easier. Make sure you check out the description of this video for links on everything that I talked about, and I'll see you next time.